A long-duration, high-impact ice storm is sweeping across southern Ontario, bringing with it hazardous conditions. We've already seen heavy rainfall. This was in Oro-Medonte, and plenty of ice accretion also reported across the Peterborough area. This system is bringing with it not only ice, heavy rainfall, but also some snow for some areas too. We're going to be talking about the timing on this system, who's going to be impacted. No matter where you are in southern Ontario, you are going to want to be weather aware this weekend and even in through Monday, as this is a multiple day duration event. Now, here to help break down all of this information on this system is meteorologist Rhythm Reet. Rhythm, we've already seen impacts on Friday night in through Saturday morning. What are we to expect as we head and progress into the weekend?
When we are talking about the setup of this system, the reason that it's so prolonged is because we're looking at two different boundaries. We get the warm air that's going to be overriding the cold air that's reinforced by the high pressure system over Quebec. And the boundary, the first one through our Saturday, that's going to be the first low pressure that brought that freezing rain through Saturday morning, Friday overnight. And on the heels of that, the second system, this Colorado low that moves on in. So let's break down the timing. Like you said, Victoria, we will see some of the freezing rain ease across regions of Peterborough, Collingwood, the Kawartha Lakes into Kingston through this afternoon into the evening, just because we get a little bit more of that warm air that infiltrates. But the issue that arises is going to be Saturday overnight. That cold air reinforces, sending it further south. So into the GTA, we will start to see some freezing rain build through the overnight into our Saturday, or rather Sunday morning. Then Sunday morning, that Colorado low pushes on in. That's going to shift all of the freezing rain, ice pellets further towards the north. That's when Montreal, Ottawa, you will be seeing that freezing rain, whereas portions across the GTA move into rainfall. Now, what's so interesting about this second Colorado low is that it's going to be leaving quite a mark in northeastern Ontario as well. So Sunday morning, we see that widespread snow for Timmins into Sudbury, ice pellets for North Bay, and then as that warm front comes on in along that cold front into the evening, that's when we'll see that prolonged period of freezing rain for Sault Ste. Marie, and then even those snowfall rates as high as 5 centimeters an hour up towards Timmins before it all tapers off heading into Monday. When we talk about the freezing rain and the impacts of this, the bullseye, Barrie to Peterborough, that's going to be where we're looking at upwards of 2 centimeters of accumulation when it comes to the freezing rate. Sault Ste. Marie, you are closer to that 1.5 to 2 centimeters as well, or 20 millimeters, whereas areas in Guelph down towards Toronto, we don't get to see a very prolonged period, so you're looking at closer to 2 to 5 millimeters of accumulation. So slippery roads there, but for areas like Peterborough, Barrie, Sault Ste. Marie, tree limb damage, long-lasting outages, and remember, through Saturday, it's really going to be the freezing drizzle that makes the biggest impact, because it ends up adding a lot more when it comes to the freezing rain and the accretion on any surfaces like trees or otherwise.
And I know a lot of folks are wanting to go to their cottage. They want to open those cottages. This is not the weekend to travel. This is the perfect excuse to stay in your pajamas and stay home all day. Now, Rhythm, the other interesting thing about this system is, yes, we're seeing winter-like conditions. Yes, spring storm conditions. And that also means even some thunderstorms.
You got that right, Victoria. When we are talking about this Colorado low, it has extended the SPC's convective outlook into southern Ontario at a heightened risk of slight. So when we take a look at our outlook for Sunday evening into the overnight, deep parts of southwestern Ontario can be looking at severe thunderstorms with that strong wind, squall lines, and heavy downpours are expected.